Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles can cover 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. And in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jalen Redmond. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is out of bounds. That one good for 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to... and continue to see success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy, exiting the pocket right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. It's second down.
I love taking a shot downfield, especially after that previous play results in such a long run. I mean, the ability to create an explosive offense both on the ground and through the air. That's what every single team strives for in the NFL, and I like the way this possession's working out.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
On fourth down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. This one from 49. Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
King, Phil King, Phil King. No touch that. Trap. And anyway,
Man in motion is Smith. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw play.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Vikings with the edge. And we're back in Philly in a moment. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before third down. A tight end in motion now. They'll try to run here with Barkley. First down and more inside the 30. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
They think back to their first possession of this game, Mike. It resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
From the gun, it's a run, and it's Jones. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to... that one behind you.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Minnesota.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
First down, Vikings.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up second down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. He'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. To return is Xavier Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Every time I start to believe.
No touch that! No touch that! No touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
No touch that!
That's Goddard in motion.
No touch.
On first down, it's Hurts. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. That's Goddard in motion.
No touch.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. On the move left. And he'll give himself up here, but that's a gain of 5 on first down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagle. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Eagles 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Price now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining, still halftime.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get on the ball. Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he overhit that just a bit. That's beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
63, back. Great, set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Gibson now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Great, set. And anyone,
They'll run straight ahead to Barkley. And despite a nice juke, he's going to get a yard to show for it. Second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and
9. Great, set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Escaping to his left. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Out. And anyone,
Throwing is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Trimmer.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Here's Hurts. That's going to be intercepted. Look at him go. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Gibson now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
No touch that. And anyone,
A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. And we'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's brought down after after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Flushed to his left. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds for the first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
To the outside, he's got Smith. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
That's Goddard in motion. And they'll throw here with Hurts. Out to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
73.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Saquon. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
I can't believe what I'm watching. What's going on, guys? What are you doing? Were they even paying attention?
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Great. Set. Man. Anyway. Go Silver. Ready?
Here's Hurts. This one caught just past the pylon. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Ty Felton now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Will Reichert lining up for the extra point.
Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back, and you're wondering, what's he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't, and now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. And now, more problems. After the safety, the free kick goes out of bounds. He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he will score again. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Right good out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Hurts now. That's taken in left side by Smith. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Flush to his right. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion.
Right now, boys. Man up. Come on, man up. Focus, boys. Focus.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Again, Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is able to do it.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 35-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They run it once more with Jones. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and run for the first down with Jones. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Philadelphia, good night.